everyone, my name is Helene and today I'm going to do my March book haul. I was going to say wrap up, but it is a book haul. Most of the books that I'm going to show you today are books that I bought myself in a Danish bookstore. I went to Copenhagen myself to just have a shopping day where I could buy some books and have some time for myself, and that resulted in some books that I'm now going to show you. I knew that I was going to get myself some more editions of the Penguin English Library editions, the classics. So first of all, I got Alice's Adventures in Wonderland by Lewis Carroll. I love this cover. I love the colors, they are amazing, and I still have to get used to the orange spine, but still the cover is absolutely stunning. I haven't read this classic yet, but I will do that very soon. And the other one is Mansfield Park by Jane Austen, which also has a very decent cover and the orange spine, but I will get used to them eventually. Then I couldn't find a lot of those books that I wanted to find. I had a whole list and I only managed to find, I think, one of those books. But I did find some other books, and one of them is Purple Hibiscus, I think it's called, by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie, the author who also wrote Americana. This one is supposed to be about a 15-year-old Camp Billy who lives in fear of her father, and that's all I know. But I don't want to know anything else. I would like to just dive into this story without knowing too much. If you follow my channel regularly, you will know that I have become quite a fan of Alice Munro, so of course I had to get another of her short story collections, and this time I decided to go for The Progress of Love, which, as I said, is a compilation of short stories. This one is one of the older ones. This one is from 1982, and that's why I decided to go for this one, because I wanted to make sure that it didn't include any of the short stories that I have already read. Next book is Fight Club by Chuck Palahniuk. People say his last name as if it's very easy to pronounce, but I don't know how to do it. Palahniuk. Palahniuk? This one came with a sticker and I really need to get this one off, but I'm pretty sure it's going to tear off the cover, so I'm afraid to do so. But I'm still very interested to read it. This one was pretty cheap, as you can see. I'm from Denmark, so 40 Danish crowns is like nothing. This one is supposed to be about a man who fights in a fight club, I think. I haven't read it, but I must do so, so I'm happy I actually found it. Then I have this one called Never Let Me Go by Kazuo Ishiguro, which is very famous. It has also been turned into a movie, which I watched some years ago, and I loved the movie. I loved the concept of this book. However, I have kind of forgotten the concept, so when I saw the book I said to myself that I would like to read it as well. This is going to be my first book by this author, and he is quite famous, so I'm excited. The next two books are books that I did an unboxing of in March, so I'm not going to spend too much time on them. And that is Tender is the Night by F. Scott Fitzgerald in this beautiful Penguin Classics edition, as well as Miss Blackpool by Nick Hornby, which is called Funny Girl in America and in Great Britain. In this bookstore, I naturally had to get this book when I saw it on the shelves, and that is This Side of Paradise by F. Scott Fitzgerald. I was a bit hesitant as to whether I should buy it or not, but when I was standing with it in my hands in the store, one of the people in the store said to me, "This book is good, so this is a good choice," and naturally I then had to buy it. Next I have a book I was sent for review, and that is The Storied Life of A.J. Fikry by Gabriel Seven, the Danish translation. This one I've already done a review of, as well as Miss Blackpool by Nick Hornby, so I will put the link to that review down below. And the very last book I have to show you is The One You Left Behind by Jojo Moyes. This one I have already read and I have already loved. I already talked about it in my first part of my March wrap-up, so if you want to know more about it, you can go check that out. But basically, it's about two women living in two time periods, and they have something in common. That is it for my March book haul. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day, everyone. Bye bye!